Going back to old Nigel Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah. Who decides these things?
Well, now they have committees. Certainly the rugby teams have entertainment committees that are player-led, presumably because of shit like this.
Yeah. When you speak to people, like I think I mentioned before on here, like Rod talking about doing the PFA.
Yeah.
Nick Hancock, who has been a Stoke season ticket holder since he was about 5. I might have told this story in the pod before, but
Don't think so.
He did their end of season dinner.
Oh God, mistake.
Nick Hancock's credentials as a Stoke City fan cannot be questioned.
Yeah.
The man is absolutely obsessed with Stoke. I mean, he lives in the Potteries. He still goes to every game. There's 2 stories. There's another comic, and he did one the season they'd been relegated, and he said the atmosphere was like a morgue. You just, obviously, it was like a wake. You could not get anything out of the players because they were all devastated. But this Stoke one, Nick Hancock thought, I'll take the piss out of the fullback because he's a bit shit. Not great for him, but he'll get the rest of the team on side. And what he hadn't realised was that he'd been put on the transfer list that day.
Shut up.
He's been put on the transfer list.
Oh, my God.
And all the players are gutted on his behalf, and he's devastated. So he's like, blah, 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 over there, can't trap a bag of cement. And he said he got absolutely nothing. And people were and he's disgusted. And he looked over, and Stanley Matthews is shaking his head. All the people. No, Nick. Yeah.
But what's Kennedy thinking? I mean, presumably he's getting a ticket for a World Cup game out of this.
Well, again, we've discussed this. He can just play the violin, can't he?
Yeah, but he knows that footballers don't want to hear that.
Yeah, but
I don't think he does, mate.
Oh, okay.
If you look at his face when he finishes, he's looking around, desperate for approval, and thinks he smashed it.
Well, he smashed it. He's played the piece properly.
I don't even like the way he plays it. I'm not a violin fan.
I just don't know why are they the solo ones? I never got it in bands. It's like, that's a whiny ass.
Well, it's like when you watch flipping University Challenge and Jeremy Paxman cocks his nose up at. If you don't know your Beethoven from your Brahms, he thinks there's something morally repugnant about you.
Yes,
but if and then vice versa, if you know a pop question or get a question right, he hates you even more. I just think, mate, who decides that Beethoven is educated music? He was just making music 300 years ago. That's all. If there'd have been fucking Top of the Pops in the 1700s, he'd be on it. But he would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I reckon he'd have been on
bestseller, be number 1.
He'd have been on Jules Holland.
Oh, yeah, you'd be on later.
They'd all be on there. Fucking Brahms,
all of them.
Grieg.
All of Mozart.
Your Handel.
Of course they would, because they were the best-selling artists at the time.
Your Handel.
Your Handel, your Griegs, your Stravinskys, your Mendelssohns.
Your Strausses.
Right, your Vivaldis, your Strausses. Your Britons. All of them.
Charles.
All the Strausses. If you can play the violin, great. But I would say in a heartbeat that someone who can play a fretless bass guitar that's more impressive. Somebody who can play a really good guitar solo, to me that's more impressive. And certainly better to listen to. I just pissed off all the violinists now. Well, Elvis always had a 16-piece orchestra behind him.
Yeah,
so
and that all works well.
Yeah.
John Cale, Welsh boy, playing the viola in the Velvet Underground.
But as a soloist instrument,
yeah, exactly. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The Gorkies, Megan Childs playing the violin.
Why have you got to be hunched over with your chin on it? It just looks stupid.
And why did you think that David Platt would enjoy it?
More importantly, yeah.
More to the point.
What do you think?
Why do you think that was going to ring all of Peter Beardsley's bells?
Peter Beardsley has never looked thicker.
Stuart Pearce looks absolutely furious.
This pissed me off when I was doing violin as a kid, right? I went to put this little sort of, it was like a woolen pad under the violin with like an elastic band around it.
Yeah.
To put it, I just thought, if you need this on there,
make it with one on it.
Make it with one on.
Yes,
put a cushion on it, you birds.
Make it a better shape. If I've got to play right down the fretboard on a Fender, but I have to buy a Fender, then cut out my own piece of the body so I can get down the fretboard. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yes, very good point. I can't believe that we're discussing violin design with it, where it's been fairly standard for about 300 years, isn't it?
Well, I don't think anyone's thought
the first person to
it.
point out that is enormously flawed.
Well, now's the time to change. It's never too late, is it?
Nigel Kennedy's going to be at home listening to this thinking, bloody hell, yeah, he's right.
What, I put it under my chin in the first place?
Shit. Maybe I did die in my arse. Oh, fuck. Do you reckon Paul Parker liked me?
Shilts doesn't look impressed.
Shilton, no, not at all. No, well, I mean, Shilton's absolutely furious to be on mainland Europe, isn't he? Because
He's got a lot of right-wing views flooding through his mind.
Shilton's had it better than it as well. That was the worst thing.
Yeah. I think the southern Italians are doing all right under the common agricultural policy.
Maybe this is where it all started for Shilton. Yeah. Maybe this is where all his political views have come
Kennedy
from.
had a better gig at Italian 90.
He would still be liked by the rest of that squad, Shilton would.
Shilton might vote to remain.
He wouldn't have been so angry.
He wouldn't get regularly slagged off by his former teammates online.
They do, don't they?
Oh, they go for it. It's great. It's great to
I wonder
see.
if that's done tongue-in-cheek or whether they generally think he's a bit of an idiot.
The Liverpool and Everton team of that period are all pretty left-wing, from what I remember.
Yeah, that's what
Peter
I mean.
Reid is, Neville Southall is, quite a few of those players are quite openly on the left. And then you've got Peter Shilton, who's...
Not sure that Farage has taken it far enough.
Yeah. He thinks Farage occupying the middle ground.
I bet you Shilton didn't learn a word of Italian in his 6 weeks in Sardinia.
God. Just got progressively louder and louder as he got longer he was there.
Louder and slower, Michael.
When we had, I mean, it sounds like I'm making it up, but when we had a French kid stay with us, like 14 years of age, playing for Barry, my dad went completely comic book British. It was hilarious. This kid was staying with us, and my dad's going, he's pointing out the window. We got a nice view in Barry, my dad's house. South-facing. You can see, from Sully right the way across. It's lovely, right? He's going, Barry Island. Barry Island, right? Point. The kid's like chugging his going. Fairground.
Ghost train.
Ghost train.
Fruit machines.
Train.
Get it down.
Train.
I thought, Dad,
Yeah. Freaks. There's loads of freaks.
if they don't understand the long word, they won't understand it when you break it down either. Like, you know what I mean?
Ghost.
Train.
Ooh.
Ghost train.
Yeah. Woo. Like, clack. But with ghosts. Supernatural.
Yeah. Disappointing. Ghost
Go
train.
for a bigger word. That's
Yeah. Phantasmagorical. As you know, phantasmagorical. Neither living nor dead. As you know, between worlds, as it were. A train ride between worlds. Ethereal. As you know, oh, bugger. Fucking scary. Yeah. Scary train ride.
Chilling.
Shit your pants on a train.
Yeah.
I've tried both ends of the spectrum, Mike. He's having none of it.
Sort of your autobus, but scary. And a train.
Brittany Ferry.
Yeah. Anyway, bienvenue to the house.
Let's sit down and have a nice glass of Le Piador. And some pain and some boursin. Barry Island. Nice one, Dad.
So overspill dock from Cardiff and Newport.
Yeah. Yes. The coal industry, 19th century coal industry.
And it's in industrial peak around 1913, sort of an Edwardian high noon for the coal industry. Steam coal coming out of southeast Wales, your anthracite in West Wales.
David Davis from Llantarnam. Yeah, he was annoyed with tariffs. The Marquis of Bute's tariffs. What? It's too much, Dad. Just ask him if he's thirsty. Yeah.
So largely powered the Royal Navy. So steam coal easier to extract when you take out.
Victorian scientists found the calorific value of Welsh steam coal the highest in the world. Exported it across the Argentina for trains in Argentina. Welsh coal.
Same fault as the Iberian Peninsula and going through to Pennsylvania underneath the Atlantic. Big sea. La Mer, massive.
Cretaceous period. Strata, yeah.
Very dangerous work. Many deaths. Sort of emphysema, silicosis, pneumoconiosis,
Methane.
pit fires.
Boom, methane. Davy lamp. No spark. Davy lamp. Safety lamp. Davy lamp. Je suis fatigué.
William Abraham Marbon is sort of a trade union leader, sliding scale of paid. No, okay. Oh, just forget it.
If you're not going to make an effort.
Yeah. 84, 85, last primeval scream of a dying proletariat. No. Mike, I'm getting nothing out of this guy. Anyway, Nigel Kennedy.
Nigel Kennedy. Paul Ince. Confounded. Peter Shilton. Yeah. Very intolerant man. No, like the French.
Yeah, like Jean-Marie Le Pen, but in goal. Big Sondico, but Jean-Marie Le Pen, but big Sondico gloves.
Vichy goalkeeper. Vichy goalkeeper with hair. Big fan of tarring and feathering.
And you know what? When Christoph came to stay with us, my dad did exactly the same thing.
That's great, man.
Yeah. Gwendraeth Valley, Ammon Valley, anthracite, and then the Llanelli was tin. So the saucepans at Stradey Park, are you familiar with? Beat New Zealand, No, forget it.
In Welsh as well. Saucepan. And a Park Stradey.
Yeah. Dau bach a soldier. I got tigris e mas. No, forget it. Just forget it.
Hope you enjoyed that little extract from our archives of the Socially Distant Sports Bar. What you can do now is scroll through the episode description, find the episode that was from, and disappear off into our archives. Get yourself off on a journey around the Socially Distant Sports Bar.